I'm gonna talk anyways.
Yes.
Can't wait for him. And that is that Blizzard wants money. I think I lost it.
Yeah, you said something about Blizzard is always going to choose the path that leads to more money, and that is the majority of people, of players.
Yeah, the ones who don't have I was talking about Raidfinder. The ones who don't have the time to learn to play the game right, or the hardcore way, as some say.
Or just really learn your class in and out.
Yeah, and they don't learn it by just getting gear. They don't. But I could see Raidfinder working if they upped the tactics to maybe heroic. You know, the heroic tactics. Eh?
For Dragon Soul?
Let's say Dragon Soul Raidfinder.
Yes.
That the bosses did the same as in heroic Dragon Soul.
Mm-hmm.
In Raidfinder. But the damage was scaled way down.
And
so it wasn't as punishing as if you would do heroic. So you know, players. Yeah.
oh Lord.
Yeah.
Keep going. Just on.
I'm trying.
Jonathan is. He's pretending that we're not actually doing this, recording this, and pretending that. I have no idea.
I just had to see if I could lift myself after I began training.
You wouldn't be able to lift yourself. Not in 100 years.
You can't
Shut the fuck up.
I'm drinking.
I can do push-ups now. I couldn't do push-ups before.
I'm gonna be honest, and I can only do 2, maybe 3 pull-ups.
After I began training, before I could do none. First training I could do 5, and now I can actually do.
Can you do 5 pull-ups?
No, I can't. I can do 10 push-ups.
Just listen how miserable we are.
I can try to pull up. I don't know.
Okay, let's. Well, I guess you can't see it, but we can, and we can tell you how disgracefully he is doing.
Yes, and no, just basically us all. I can do 1 pull-up, yeah, but I can do 3, motherfucker. This isn't a game.
That's just. Is it like this or like this?
No, it's this.
Okay, it's this.
Okay, so now Jonathan is attempting to.
No. Split your hands. You know,
like this?
Yes. Don't have.
He's attempting to pull himself up in there.
No, just on the outside.
Okay.
And then.
Shut the fuck up, guys! I'm trying to tell how Jonathan.
Okay, he can't. Okay,
he couldn't.
I can't. I'm sorry.
What? I'm a fucking wuss.
So,
yeah, but you don't weigh as much as me.
But my muscles are less because of my weight.
No, I have weaker muscles than you.
You have to have more muscles to weigh more.
But at least, can you do push-ups?
okay, guys.
Okay.
Anyone who's listening to this, maybe in the year 2100, I'm really sorry about this. If you think that you've discovered something from the way past, these guys are only they're arguing about who can take. The one guy can take 2, and the other guy can take 0.
Yeah, he couldn't even.
And I'm the most badass one because I can take 2.
You can't take anyone.
I did 2.
You can't do anyone.
Exactly, but
Go
I'm not gonna brag about taking 2.
No.
Try.
We were talking about Mr. Pandaria. I'm trying to figure out. We were trying to talk about the instances, and what I said was about to say was, what I have seen is that instances has become easier than they are already.
No.
Not raids. We're not talking about raids. We are talking about instances.
They're
Dungeons.
not becoming easier, but yeah, you can say that in a way. But you're gonna have these levels. So you begin on one level, and that's gonna be pretty easy, and then it gets harder for every time you do it. And you have
that's pretty impossible. You know that. You know what you're saying is illogical. Blizzard is not going to make such a system because
they are. If you can beat a special time record, then you're moving a step up.
you're talking about challenging.
Yeah, it's challenges.
You're talking
scenarios,
about,
right?
No. Scenarios and challenges are 2 different things.
Okay.
Challenges is a way for Blizzard to say, hey, we know you're tired of achievements. So here's a new thing, which are basically the same, but It's not the same. Instead of having an achievement saying, hey, you beat the instance in 50 seconds.
You can actually beat it in 50 seconds.
It shows you
how much time that you've been spending doing the dungeon.
Yeah.
So it's a competitive system.
Yeah, basically.
Yes.
I believe the Blizzard... Okay, I'm gonna say this, which I've told my friends before. The mechanic, the game... the thing about the game I'm waiting for the most for Mr. Pandaria. The thing I think I will enjoy the most is Pokemon.
The Pokemon feature.
The Pokemans.
Hey, Belly, I'm gonna duel your Pokemons.
Yeah.
And
pet battles.
Well, I'm not quite sure about that one. I think
you're always complaining about you have nothing to do in World of Warcraft. Now you have something to do. Now don't fucking complain about that.
I think it's a good idea for. I mean, some people.
Well, you can
would dig this.
You can be competitive.
Exactly. Maybe it would become something like Arena. I don't know. I have no
idea. It'll be MLG shit, man. You can't complain about it.
You can't complain about it.
You'll have world tournaments.
I'm not quite sure about that.
In Pokemon.
And there'll be 1 million prizes.
And of course we're talking about the feature where you allow your...
Pet battles.
Yes. You will have your pets
and battles.
Dueling another player's pets. And
you can actually tame wild pets.
Yeah, the way you get the new pets now is... not through vanity or through buying them from vendors. You
can't do that.
No.
All pets will be like tradable.
But what I'm saying is you can't get vanity pets or you can't get vendor pets.
You can still buy pets. You can still achievement pets, but you can also tame the wild pets. But the wild pets are not as cool as the ones you can get from achievements and vendors because. That's going to be like adders and frogs and rabbits.
What I have seen is there is actually some pretty neat... Some of the pets which I have on my main character right now, which the ones I enjoy the most, or the ones I am most proud of having, some of them actually is among the wild pets.
They are, but you...
Actually, one of the things that I very much disliked is... I have the 2008 Olympics pet, the
Spirit of Competition. I have
Spirit
that
of
too.
Competition,
and that was from 2011.
8, I said.
Yeah, 2008. Yeah, right.
That one will be tameable in Mr. Pandaria zones.
Are you serious? It's pretty rare.
I'm pretty serious, and that I do not agree with because
I don't either.
Because people from 2008 shall be allowed to have the Spirit of Competition.
Yeah, without anybody else just interrupting your awesomeness.
And the bat, which I have from Karaksan. The raid.
That raid.
It had a week of Halloween, or I think it was so, where there was a special boss.
Seasonal events.
It was a special boss. It was a vampire dude. Whole dealio. Where you got an axe, which... allows me to transform into the undead from the level 80. I guess it's gonna be level 90 chieftain, Tauren chieftain.
Yeah, that's pretty fun as well, actually.
And they keep leveling up.
Yeah,
and
they have to, man.
Yeah, I guess
to keep up the pace.
Yeah, I guess the pace.
They have to keep it.
Get to the pace.
To the paste.
No, well, I get to transform into the undead, the guitarist.
Really? Do you have that guitar?
Yeah.
Where do you get that? Is it
you can't
obtain it anymore.
You can't it. I think it was for 2 weeks, maybe less.
In
Karaksan.
And it was pretty hard to get, right?
No, it was a very easy boss.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
But
I think he had one mechanic, and that was basically just heal through it.
That sucks.
The rest of the boss fight was just DPS, and if the tank lost aggro, it wasn't a big deal. But I think there were a bug actually the first few days of it where you could just reset the instance if you didn't do the first boss.
You could just reset it.
The stat master or whatever.
Which one?
The first bot, the one with the horse.
In which?
In the fold.
Oh, I have no idea. Actually,
I can't remember what his name was. The
doesn't
one
matter.
that robbed the mount.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you didn't do him and just went up to
If you didn't do him,
yeah,
kids.
if you didn't do him.
See here, I'm on Mr. Flannery Pizza right now. Just when
Golf clap.
yeah, I can actually duel a pet here.
We have to drink again. Shut up, Jonathan.
You just have to click it like you attack it.
I know. And then you'll duel him and you'll get to level up your pets and they'll be awesome and you can't love them.
We were talking about something.
TBC bosses, but pet battles.
Pet battles.
It even says strong. That's like saying very effective. It's like Pokemon.
One of the things
Strong.
about pet battles, which I agree Blizzard 100% is the instanced pet battles.
I have no idea what that is.
When you are dueling a pet or dueling another player with your pets, you are instanced, phased out.
Oh, like the quest in...
Exactly. No other players are able to see you, and you are not able to see them.
So you're kind of...
So they will not obscure your game, and you will not obscure theirs.
That's pretty cool.
And I believe that should work the same way for normal duels.
I think so too as well, actually.
You don't need, because other players will be able to see who won anyways. If they are important people in the server dueling, I guess it may be, a little annoying for them. But in the same way, no other players will be able to mess with you while you're...
No, but if I'm looking at two players dueling, I just want to see them duel.
That's true. But
yeah, but you could just go to live stream.
Not every PvP hours at Arkham is like live streaming their shit.
I don't know.
I don't think you should compare it in that way.
I just think that sometimes when I'm dueling stuff and I'm not the best at PvP, I may end up clicking on other players. Let's say it was a rogue.
Yeah.
Let's say it's a rogue I'm dueling. He vanishes,
Yes.
and I try to figure out who it is. I may happen to actually, press someone else, and it fucks me up. I know I can just, tap or whatever.
Yeah, tap or press your ability, but I guess many PvPers look down upon people who click on their abilities, and I think that most casual players that plays PvP, actually, they click a lot in the start, and they learn slowly how their ability should be used just by pressing hotkeys or keybinds or something. And I think that's pretty common among casual players, just people who plays maybe one time every second day or something.
Well, you don't need hotkeys for PvE.
No, you don't.
So that's why I don't hotkey.
This is pretty cool. You can see when you're buying a pet.
And
See,
you
I told
can,
You can use your eyes when you're
no,
buying
actually, I told you can they're tradable now.
both of you.
You
Please.
can train a pet to level 30 and then trade it on actions.
Jonathan, anyone who listens to this won't be able to see whatever Jonathan says.
He's on the auction house in Mr. Pandaria.
Exactly.
Beta.
And that's what he's talking about.
And he is looking at the pet trading system, the function where you can sell your pets which you have used a lot of time on training up to the max level.
Yes. So does that mean you can actually buy high level pets?
Yeah, you can. You can buy them with a lot of health, a lot of speed, and a lot of attack power.
Yeah.
And
so that's basically for the rich people. They can just lean back.
is it really that hard to level up your pet?